Hi, Harlan.
Yeah,
What are we
um,
talking about this week?
that's a good question. I was just realizing we spent a good time in the car yesterday together, looking at something that, you and I have realized that real estate is a powerful, wealth building tool. We've really discovered that, haven't we?
Yes, we have, and we've also discovered some people that have turned it into a much more powerful tool than we have.
Yeah, a couple of the people we were with yesterday have done that, and my guess is folks that are watching us today are interested in real estate and its ability to build wealth for them and to get some cash flow for them and other advantages too. Smart investors, we're finding these days for us, partner with experienced operators that operate multifamily properties, and they become limited partners with them and get the benefits without the headaches and the hassles.
That's right. And it's amazing what they can do as passive investors, how successful they can be.
Yeah, we're finding for ourselves that it's really close to what we were doing as managing partners. What we're able to do as limited partners, as long as you find the right operator in that. Uh, Dr. James, we're going to use his name there. He's a real person. He's somebody that we worked with. We just changed his name to protect his privacy on this, but he's a doctor, a surgeon. He wanted the real estate benefits, but he didn't have the time for actively managing them. So he became an LP in a syndication with us a number of years ago. He enjoyed the tax advantages, got the growth on that. Um, that's the kind of thing that we're making available to other people like him.
That's right, because some people recognize that the real estate is a great wealth building tool, and they also realize that their time may be better spent somewhere else, or they just want to spend their time somewhere else.
Yeah, you don't have to be a doctor. Mike and I are professionals by our trades. You don't have to be professionals. You might be a W-2 employee. You might be a teacher, a business owner, a blue collar worker. It really doesn't matter. Real estate agents, we have several real estate agents that have invested with us, and they've discovered this power that Dr. James discovered there too, to grow their wealth and to create some passive income. Can you think of anybody else, Mike, that comes to mind that's discovered this?
I can. I think that was Tammy,
Okay.
right? Tammy is a real estate and uh, broker, but also has a solo 401k, a Roth solo 401k that she likes to invest with.
Mhm.
And she has joined us on syndications and she really likes to use that Roth component of the 401k because it gets superior returns or advantages to using the 401k, but also being that Roth means that one day when it's time for Tim to start taking out cash after turning 59 and a half, she can have tax-free cash flow.
Yeah, it's her retirement plan there, and she's using real estate and multifamily specifically to really build up that nest egg as her retirement plan. I think about Mark and
Right.
Susan, a retired couple, Mike, that that also wanted passive income in their retirement, but also wanted to maintain the size of their portfolio that it would be able to be inflation proof going forward. They had invested with us before, and on a recent deal in Houston, they invested with us again. They trust the process that we've developed here, and there's money. Money is working now without hassles, and they don't have to property manage. They're really just reaping the benefits from this.
And you mentioned two key things they're achieving there. You said they are in retirement, so they want the income and
Mhm.
they also want to continue growing that nest egg, their portfolio. So they want wealth accumulation to be part of that investment.
Yeah, an
It has
awful.
to keep up with inflation or exceed it.
Yeah, so retirement, if you're just drawing down, eventually you might not have it anymore. So you want to both be able to draw it down and keep building it up. And that's one nice thing about real estate investments. Mike, you were saying, because we've moved now, we're very experienced multifamily operators. We've done well. We know how to do that and do it well, but we found people are doing it a whole lot better than we are. It kind of reminds me of your story about putting your ceiling fan in.
That's right. It might take me 3 hours to put up a ceiling fan, but there's a guy in our neighborhood who, as retired, he likes to do a number of DIY projects or handyman around the neighborhood. He'll hang ceiling fans for $60. So I can pay him $60, or I can do it myself and save $60. Spend 3 hours to save $60. To me, that's not, I would rather pay the $60 and be done. Not only that, having the job done makes my wife happy. So it works very well, for us to let someone else do that because they enjoy it, and it helps free up my time.
There you go. Or for me, I used to have a 1968, actually I had a 59 VW, but I had a 68 that I remember changing the spark plugs on, changing the oil, uh, just doing so many things, putting in new brake systems,
Yes,
all kinds of things with that. But I don't do that anymore, partly because it's become difficult to find the spark plugs on the car right now, and I just don't know enough about it. I'd make mistakes if I did it right now. So I go find a good mechanic, somebody that's been recommended, and trust the car to them. And we do the same now with our investments, even in multifamily, that we know how to do it. We just want to get somebody that's really good at it
that's right.
and free
You
our
know,
time up to do other things. Uh,
and they're not only experienced, but they have ridden the market for a while. They understand the cycles, the economic cycles. They've also gone full cycle, done multiple cycles with multifamily investments.
They have solid teams, the ones that we're investing with. We have gotten to know a good number of people around the country in the last number of years since moving into this space. And we find people that have excellent teams, excellent track records, as you say, been around long enough to move through the cycles, deal with the challenges that come up in this asset class, and are able, have the knowledge, have the skills, have the experience of working through those challenges well. What are some of the challenges they have to put up with, Mike?
Oh, I think just staff turnover is one of the things. They also need, just like if it's an older building, you may have sewer lines break or get clogged. You may have other water lines break in a property. You see puddles out in the grass. It's like, what's going on? Well, hey, where's the water line running? And you see things like that, and they have to be fixed.
Now, those come to your mind because those are real in our minds here. When we were operators, those kind of things come up, and these days we're glad that we trust somebody else to do that, take care of that, know how to do it well, do it efficiently, do it effectively, and become, for us, we become limited partners and invite others to join us in that. Back in December, Mike, we were able to help about 30 investors get into a really sweet deal in Houston that came up toward the end of the year. We'd known them already, so it was easy to get in touch and say, we've got something here. Is it of interest to you? And they were able to jump on it, and we raised that money, and they're in the deal now.
That's right. And like I say, it did come up quick, and people who were ready were able to get in on it, and then the opportunity closed up. So it was fast, and that was a really quick turnaround.
Yeah, so if you want to invest in real estate without the headaches of management and making mistakes, if you want to diversify your portfolio of investments, grow your wealth while keeping your focus on what matters, spending time with family, the job that you have right now, whatever it might be, traveling. And if you're smart enough, and I'll say that if you're smart enough to leverage the experts like Mike does with the guy hanging the ceiling fan at his house, or I do with taking care of the car, if that makes sense to you, get in touch with us. How can they get in touch with us, Mike?
Look in the comments below for the link. You can Download our 3 keys to unlock your retirement dreams. We'll have a link for that. Visit us at attuneinvestments.com, and then let's have a conversation.
Yeah, we'll likely get in touch with you when you download that little ebook that we did there. So we can have the conversation and see if this is a right fit for you. So get ready to get in touch with us soon.
All right. Might be just the thing you need. The question is, your investments going to enable you to help you reach your retirement dreams?
Mhm. Mike, good to talk with you today.
You too, Harlan.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye.